I'm back in Hyrule Warriors here. Last time we stopped with this game, we went to the Sorceress of Woods, and in this video we're going to the Sorceress of Valley. Just more Sorceress stuff. Before that, let's check on the bazaar here just to show how my characters are looking with stuff. So here's Link with all his stuff. Here's Impa with all her stuff. Here's Sheik, and finally Lana. There we go. Just to show what I'm looking like here, just to show what is up for like the next battle up ahead. And for this battle, of course, I'm doing with Lana here, the character that we just had in the previous part. So let's jump right in.
The leader of the resistance in Faron Woods was a young sorceress named Lana. She was of the same clan as Sia, who had summoned the monsters to Hyrule. Lana had been fighting Sia's army since it arrived. Sia now sought to complete the Triforce and use it to conquer Hyrule. Link and Impa decided to join forces with Lana to prevent further tragedy. Although the monsters of Faron Woods had been defeated, Sia still controlled most of Hyrule. Every day, more creatures appeared and swarmed the land. Link and Impa fought on against the darkness, sorely missing Zelda's leadership. Only one solution remained: stem the tide of monsters by closing the Gate of Souls. The heroes headed to the Valley of Seers to put an end to the bloodshed.
Alright, I think in last part I said in the end how the voice cutscenes are like good. I mean, I meant that in like certain cutscenes. Also, the cutscene that we had at the very end, the last part, was like really nice and stylish. For these like beginning cutscenes, they're like just like standard good and all and stuff. Just like set up for like the battle ahead that we shall go into right here. Alright, up into like this nice dark forestry area. We should probably be seeing Sia here. Honestly, this would be the most appropriate for seeing the villain here so far. And yeah, Sia's already talking here and waiting for us to come in here. So yeah, Sia is here around here. So it's all a matter of just like getting up to her, I guess. Alright, now let's see if we can go into a fortress right away. Just like take some, I don't want to waste it with the small stuff here. And right away, I would like need to like take down like 2 fortresses right here, or 2 forts, I should say. All right, here we go. That's the way to start the thing going on here. All right, no, not a dark knight. My God, come on. All right, there we go. Nice way to like easily just like took out his weak point. Man, I'm surprised how quickly I took it out. Alright, Beamos, these are not actually Sphinx. So yeah, stone statues called Beamos attack with powerful beings once they spot you. Beamos are strongly tough, so normal attacks will be oh my God, words. Find some means of attacking the Beamos. Yeah, I don't think I really find a way to like take down the Beamos. And I don't think it really matters and such. Like, as far as like you're away from like the white stuff, you should be like fine and all. So it's like keep an eye on like your surroundings with that thing. All right, here we go. All right, just like taking out all the keep and immediately getting the treasure chest right here. So might as well grab and get that. And it's a type of steel weapon and stuff. Alright. And it's perfectly fitting that I picked Lana for this because yeah, obviously there's some connection between Lana and Cena, so I guess it's probably the most appropriate. I guess the most coincidental. There we go. Alright, and we kind of get an idea of what's Lana's here. Obviously she's a sorceress, so there's gonna be some like magic involved. But what's not normal is like she also attacks with the pages and stuff. Like yeah, the lightning and stuff like that with the crayons and stuff. That's normal, but the pages themselves, that's not typically normal. So that's interesting to say in the very least. Alright, here we go. Just like picking all of you guys out here. Alright, here we go. Alright. And her special, I don't think it's like my most favorite out of them. She has like this like kind of like wall jumping one. I should probably explain it once I'll do it on you here. Let's talk about the special here. Yeah, her special is this like wall jumping like between like these crayons looking blocks, which is like, I guess it looks cool, but then at the same time, I don't feel like I get a much like attack out of like the enemies compared to like other characters, so not one of my favorites. Kind of one of my lesser favorites, to say at the very least. Alright, so got both keys that I need for there, and can't go further here, so I might as well just like wait for the characters to like say stuff. Alright, you're showing us these vines there, yeah. I know there's gonna be stuff down the line that's gonna help us to take those down, but yeah. Shut up! I just told you that I can't do anything with them at the moment here, game. Got to go in further into the level to like deal with that. Alright. I guess do an on post at the moment, even though I should probably actually do the on post, because this is like the first level where I remember getting some really difficulty getting through here. It's sort of an in between of me just like dying, but it's also like that made me realize that these like forts and stuff are actually like really important, because if you lose like a good chunk of like these forts, you will just like be defeated and you have to like restart, or not necessarily restart the whole level, but restart at like a certain point. This game actually has like multiple options of like restarting, like from a save point through a checkpoint. I think that's mostly because there's like those are the points where you kind of get like screwed over and such. So there's like multiple chances of like regaining what you can. Especially some of these characters can like no doubt at a certain point once their like health is like deteriorating. Yeah, you can see like Impa in the background there. Her health is like currently half at the moment. Alright, and Volga's right here. I should probably take him out at the very least, because yeah, if I don't, I think Impa's gonna be like totally nope on all this. Oh, did I miss? Don't tell me I miss. I totally miss. And I don't know. I want to not aim at you. Aim at Volga. My God. Oh my God. Yes, go at you. Here, please. Alright. Alright, and you're much more difficult than last time, so I should probably be more cautious around here. And yeah, there's like an escort mission there, but I think it's like, he's like doing fine here. It's like Imba I need to be much more worried about here, and Volga here. Alright, here we go. And just avoid the fire here. Come on. Alright, there we go. Get your weak point there. Come on, I almost got you. Alright, there we go, got you. Alright, here we go. Alright, I should probably be at where the engineer is, because I think I can't proceed unless I'm nearby his location, but I don't fully remember on that. Alright, I just like took out a dark head there. Or I at least got his weak point there. Alright, here we go. Alright. You know what, I should probably, come on. I should probably go over that location. I mean, it's not that far, yeah, I should probably just make my way to the proper destination there, because yeah, it's like telling me what that I need to do. The engineer needs like immediate aid there. Alright, there we go. Man, there's so much enemies here, so yeah, I suppose it's a good thing I like ignore Volga at the meantime. And I think Impa just like revealed that refilled a bunch of her health. Yeah, she did. So I'm sure she's fine for the most part. Alright, here we go. Just like, yeah, just take down all this enemies. And get a level up. That's nice. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the engineers should be going to that green X there. So I should probably take down most of these enemies here. Just like get a good proceeding here. Alright. Alright, got a nice get a bit of special gauge up as I'm doing the special. That's nice. Alright. Alright, get some more special gauge. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, should that be enough for you to proceed? Because I think you need to like go to, yeah, a bridge like on the screen there. And all of this is just like small enemies now that doesn't really need to be like worried about here. But the engineer is like too busy dealing with them, and my god, why? Why is so many stuff like fleeing? You know what? I'll probably go back to the Volga now. You're just wasting time with small enemies. I don't think you're gonna die towards them. Alright, let's go back over here and see what's going on over here. I should probably not grab that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Just like take down much more of you. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now it's like, no, give me that special. There we go. And get the material, because why not? Alright, here we go. Let's go all the way back here with the engineer. Alright, he is taunting us here, so... Alright, are you actually making progress? No, you're not. You're still busy dealing with these nonsense. Come on. Yeah, let's get an actual move on here. My god. Alright. Yeah, this is where the engineer is supposed to go, like this fucking area. To lower this bridge. Alright, so in the meantime, I guess, yeah, mission successful, and let's take down some of these guys right here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, don't wanna lose all this stuff, because I'm pretty sure the more stuff lost here is like the more likely we're gonna lose here. And I want to be much more cautious with this stuff here than more so in any other level. Alright, come on. I missed the opportunity for your weak point. Yeah, that's lame. Yeah, she liked him, like, even on the King that she's no longer present. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go actually cross the bridge like we're supposed to here. Alright, summoners have appeared. They're kind of like some of the more regular enemies here, so I don't really notice them all too much here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, why are you giving the tutorial like so like a few minutes after like they've been shown? Like, my god. Alright, here we go. Just like, alright, can't do anything about you, so let's go in the other direction here. Oh, you're gonna give me a cutscene, really? Come on. Yeah, I know the vines are like blocking the summit path, like, it's not much that we can do about it. Like, I'm pretty sure if I like hit them with anything such as attacks or bombs or anything, it's just like gonna do like a temporary like disappearance, but then immediately show up like a second later, so I don't really see much point to it. Alright, let's just like take you guys down here. Alright, here we go. Alright, you're showing me in the center, the top center, but yeah, I don't think there's really much that we can do about it yet. Once again, the vines are like blocked off. Alright, but I think actually the method to take them out is via this fort right here, via the western room here. I could be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure this is the place. Alright, just like taking you guys down and avoiding the Beamos here. Come on, let's take them out. Alright, I got like a special and magic meter here. Let's take an opportunity to use at least one of them here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, take them out. Take a good chunk of the Dark Nut's health. There we go. And get a nice level that there. That's nice. Alright. And the boss cube is like there. Alright, so let's get a nice like position here and take you guys down. Yeah, and in case you see notice, like sometimes it shows us the stylish way of showing it, but at other times not. I think it's based on how the move is like shown there, but yeah. Alright, there was a treasure chest here, and let's open that up and see what's in there. And it's exactly what we need to take down those vines there, yeah. Yeah, the boomerang, there we go. Alright, here we go. Now it's time to make way to the center area now because alright, so it's automatically equipped. I have no reason to touch the gamepad there, but whatever. Alright, here we go up here and let's go see Sia. Oh. Link, the great hero, let me get a good look at you. The Triforce's first name so powerful, Link. Two. Ah, I see. That's certainly welcome news. Come forth, servant. And as soon as we saw Sia, she immediately left. And it said that this giant piranha plant, bunch of purple piranha plant looking things decides to show up here. As Sia summoned, obviously. Alright, poisonous tree man, I'm not gonna pronounce that. I'm already screwing things up as it is. Alright, time to make our way down here. No time messing with this stuff because I don't think that's really gonna like do all good things here. Alright, yeah. And the ally base, should I probably deal with that first? I probably should because I think this is where the area the time where I constantly lose all the time because I'm too busy like taking down the boss there and not really focusing on like the ally base because I think that area is like most important out of everything. It's all the way down there, my god. So it's basically just like me just like racing all the way down there as fast as possible. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting like very troublesome down there and very like ugh. So it's like I want to make sure because this is the time where I constantly lose all the time. Alright, so I'm getting like close enough down there as it is. Alright, there we are. So like, yeah, these are like a bunch of like dark nuts there. Alright, just like, yeah. Yeah, I think it's like the most important base out of like everything, and I want to like focus on that before like taking down with the boss here. Alright. I don't want to waste my magic meter here. I just want to do enough and just in case like everything doesn't fall apart here. Alright. I think I took down a good like chunk here, even though it's like still like very panicky here. I don't know why. Alright, I think I've done enough here. All of this is just like small stuff here. Let me do this on pose, Captain, just in case here. Alright, here we go. Just like take down a few hits here. Oh, really? You're making me nervous, game. My god. Yeah, defeat the monsters immediately. But then again, I don't really know how much it's like being like very that make big of a deal just like attacking enemies here because the boss is like launching stuff at this area. Because I see like the cannonballs like falling here. Alright, let's actually go to the boss here and maybe we'll do something there. Alright, here. Just like make our way back there. God, sometimes I really don't know what to do at this certain point to like manage like the ally base or like managing the boss here. Because the boss is how we like beat the level game, my god. Alright. Alright, here we go, just like making our way back here. Alright, there we go. And I'm pretty sure using this will be okay here, just like because I think using this will like automatically like summon some of the weak point here. Even though like some of the weak point isn't that difficult as it is. Alright, here we go and use the special right there. Just like take a bunch of hits as possible as needed here. Alright, here we go. There we go, that's nice. And probably shouldn't go on about saying, but the main actual weak way to take this boss down is like with the boomerang here, obviously. Alright, so where did he go? God damn it. I hate when the boss is like constantly, oh my god, it's like multiple different locations, really. Alright, so. Alright, the female one was searching for the real one, my god. Alright, so here we go. Alright, here's like one of them, so hopefully things will not be too difficult. I don't fully remember this portion of the boss fight all that much. All I remember was like taking him out with the boomerang whenever he turns green and all. Alright, I'm really like faces pick fire, my god, it's like getting fucking annoying here. Yes, I'm trying to defeat the boss quickly, but it's just like there's so many of them in like so many different locations. It's not like Legends or Definitive Edition where I can easily switch between characters. It's like I need to like not automatically, but like manually like make my way towards the boss here. Alright, did I took down that one? No, I did not fully finishing them off. There we go. Alright, alright, I took down the one that I needed to like take down, so that's good at the very least. And my battery's fucking dying here, like really? Alright. Boomerang. Yeah, boomerang when it goes like in that state. There we go. I thought I needed to take them all down, but I guess it didn't for like the weak point to spawn. That's good at the very least. Alright, let's take this guy down. Oh, come on, really? But it was still good enough at the very least. Alright, there we go. Yeah, just like hit the boomerang when he turns green and all, and that's how you get the weak point to like spawn here. And just like take them out, already in the purple, here we go, in the fucking red, and of course I didn't like fully take them out. Alright, no, alright. Alright. No, I couldn't, oh my god. Sometimes I just want to take down the small stuff when I can't and like attack him. My god. Alright, did I took them? Can the weak point spawn? Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Let's get massive damage there. There we go. Nice and defeated. There we go. Oh yeah, I already defeated the thing I'm not gonna pronounce here. Alright, and can no longer attack since such the level has been beaten. cheek, that's... How nice you bring me the Triforce of Wisdom as well. That means I have all 3 pieces. Behold the awesome majesty of the complete Triforce. No, Link, run. See ya. The time to call the fragments of my spirit is now. Yes, I can feel the seeking of me out. Everyone, gather around me. The great souls hear my voice and open. My spirit will be freed. Excellent work, child. These fragments of my spirit have been returned. The only piece that remains is the one that's trapped by the Master Sword.
Sia had already claimed the Triforce of Power. From Link, she stole the Triforce of Courage. The Triforce of Wisdom was the birthright of the royal family of Hyrule. Yet she bore it when Sia attacked. Once Sia possessed all the pieces of the Triforce, she used its incredible power to bend time and space and open doorways through the ages. Portals to 3 eras appeared. Lana explained to the others that a gate of souls had been opened in each of these eras, and it was through these gates that the monsters came. By opening these gates, Sia had released the fragment of evil spirit imprisoned in each of the other eras. The task before the heroes was therefore to travel through each portal and close its gate. Once all the gates were closed, they could begin repairing the damage Sia had inflicted on their land. With time growing short, Link and his allies split up to handle all 3 gates simultaneously. They each vowed to close their gate and return safely.
Alright, that's a pretty big drum that's been dropped here. Just like, see it just like opening a bunch of areas. That's insane. Alright. And just like collecting all this stuff for the other characters. Alright, here we go. And considering that Sia had already had the Triforce of Power, I bet you wonder who that question mark character is. Probably be really obvious, but yeah. Alright, able to increase the Link's attacks. Okay, whatever. And now we got like branching paths here. Alright, with between Dark Death Mountain, Twilight Field, and Skyloft. All based on like previous Zelda games, obviously. And in the next episode, we're gonna be doing any one of those any one of these areas. Which one will be? I don't know. But but for sure, I'm not doing an order because I am not normal. So see you then. Goodbye.